welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 3. This is Matt Tater X here. Last time we got our butts kicked by the Pontiff, but we ended up coming out on top. This time, we did unlock the sort of shortcut. We're going to go through Aldrich's area here. Now, as you can see, I am embered, and you might notice a little bit of changes. I took our souls that we got. I went back and I leveled this up some. I still don't have enough strength to actually wield this bad boy, unless I two-hand it. But when I two-handed it, now does more damage than the other greatsword did that we were using. It is now +4. We just need a slab to get it to +5, but we are nowhere close to a slab, so this is going to be as good as it gets for a while. Well, so I went and got the 2 pieces of twinkling that I needed to upgrade our weapon haul. I wouldn't be surprised if we get invaded again and have to do the rest of this area unembered. This is a very heavy invasion hotspot. I want to take care of all of these deacons because I want to do some fighting down below. Ow. You know what? This thing has the range. Let's drink one of these Estuses here. So I had to make some quality of life changes with our jewelry here. I am now wearing Havel's ring, so I can wield this bad boy. I'm just going to take every single fireball to the face. You know? Because that's how I roll. Okay, so we got all the deacons all deadified, or whatever you want to call that. Over here we have a couple of assholes. Well, now we only have one asshole. Now we have a part of an asshole? Now we have no assholes. Yay! Okay. So these guys are now dead. They do not respawn. I do not have to worry about them any longer. I also want to come down here and grab the couple of items, and there is some giants down here. We'll make short work of those guys. Good loot. Titanite shard, huh? Are you the jerk? Yeah. Wow. Wow. 2-hit death. I'll take it. I will take it. And that'll give us some much needed souls so we can get the rest of our strength levels, hopefully. One at a time, that's all we can do. Now, this path leads to some nasty, nasty stuff. I don't particularly want to do it. I'd rather just hurry up with the stage. But let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Who knows? Alright, we got 2 of these rat gator things. And I've got no real fancy way of dealing with them. Can I get one? Alright, we got one. Most likely he's just gonna straight up murder me. that couldn't have gone better if I would have planned it. Which I didn't. Oh, let's oh, I can't rebuff. Okay, okay. I got it. Yep. I was trying to do the roll, but my stamina just doesn't last with this particular weapon. I don't know if they respawn. I know once they're dead, but I don't know if you don't kill both of them if they don't respawn. Like I said, I hate doing that. Those guys are some of my least favorite things in this game. That first fight did go pretty well. The second fight, I think I got too greedy. I was trying to get the stagger. I know if you hit him in the face a lot, you can stagger them and then cause an insane amount of damage with your repost there. So I was banking on him turning into my shot, and it just didn't work out that way. I forgot with this sword, whenever you roll, you do a poke. And I was banking on the big arcing hit. I didn't get the big arcing hit, I was getting pokes. So now, we're just weaving our way through these guys. One of the big plans with this character too, since I do have the sword buff, is getting some attunement, so I have a bit more mana to use. And along with that bit more mana, I can remove that ring and put something else there that might be a bit more useful. Alright, moment of truth. Is he back? He is not back. So the first thing I would like to do is grab these souls if I can. Oh! Let's get some stamina back. See, I was banking on a hit there, and I didn't get it, and since he's so close, I couldn't see when to time my roll. I hate this guy. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. I hate pretty much any of the large enemies that fuck up your vision whenever you're trying to look at them and see everything that's going on. It's okay, though. Said I didn't want to do it, but I'm doing it because it creates entertainment to watch me die over and over again. Or so they say. If I could just get one lucky run like I did that first time, and I do mean lucky, I do not have any skill beating these guys. The one on the bridge I do think is a bit weaker, and I really hate running past these deacons every time. Ow. So it's going to be very handy once you do have those guys beaten to have the bonfire there. Double roll. Ooh, why am I not running? Why am I getting frame dips? Okay. One of the ways you can take these guys out quite easily by it taking quite a bit of time, but you can still do it, is you just drop down the ladder, shoot them with arrows, come back up the ladder. Drop down the ladder, shoot them with arrows, come back up the ladder. Or spells or whatnot. I think these souls are pretty screwed, if you ask me. heal whenever I can. Oh, we got it! I did not get the repost, though. That was bad on me. But we got it, guys! Huzzah! It only took 3 tries. And now we have our bonfire. So, since those guys give you a bonfire, it's kind of like a mini boss fight. They don't ember you, though, whenever you beat them. So, I wouldn't call it a real boss fight. And the fact that they both don't respawn. If they both respawned every time, even if you killed one, sure. Excellent. So now we have a closer bonfire to the next area that we're going to be going through. I don't think that's such a bad thing. A little bit of a painful fight to get it, but hey. Now if I wanted, I could join that PvP covenant and do some of my own PvP in here. As you've seen, though, my PvP skills aren't exactly the strongest. I still do think it is very fun, and even though I get my butt kicked a lot in PvP, I have a good time doing it, and I do plan on actually doing some PvP. Well, as you've seen, I've already done some and lost all of my battles. I'm 0 for 2, I think, against people here. Let's come up here. I do believe we got some Silver Knights. Yeah, the double whammy. And dead. That was awesome. Alright, so you're going to watch out for these great arrows. I wanted to fight these guys, but I almost always run past them and then come back and fight them. As you can see, that's why. You'll catch great arrows left and right. It is fun. Where am I? La 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 la. Back up the ladder. You know what? I didn't have my little stamina shield. Not that that was going to save my life, but I was just thinking, if you do have a shield there, you can't block those blows. It still does push you back some, so you still can't fall off very easily, but it might be a good idea if you're catching great arrows like I'm catching great arrows. We're racking up the deaths in this episode. Might be the title of it. Today I die to everything. I really want to get my souls back if possible. Woohoo! Not 100% sure where my souls are, though. There they are. That's fine. Alright. Whee! So, this is my normal play. I come over here to this area. And you know what? Let's buff up this bad boy. Oh, no, I want my shield. Not for shielding purposes. That was bad. Okay. Silver Knight dead. Now it's your turn. Ugh. I Yeah, I hear ya. Over there causing a ruckus. No! I wasn't close enough. Whoa. Yeah. You are a butthole. Now I gotta get away. I need to up my stamina. Oh, I thought I was just out of range. There's where that poke comes in handy. Got me a new piercing here. It's the new style. The new style. Proof of Concord kept. So those proofs are actually very useful. You get them by for a covenant, and in that covenant you can get what is the name of the spell? Blade of the Dark Moon. And that particular spell is a very powerful weapon. Ow. Very powerful weapon bow. I do believe it requires some faith, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't. Okay, so we got the Titanite Shard Hill. Next thing I want to do is come open the shortcut. Perfect. And now that we got the shortcut opened, oh, anyway, I digress. I was talking about the Blade of the Dark Moon. Yeah, when you get the Blade of the Dark Moon, again, you have to get 20 of those Concord kept. And you get those by being summoned into people who have the Way of the Blue. I believe it's not... Is it the Way of the Blue? Yeah, it's one of the ones where you can summon in some help if you get invaded. Well, not a lot of people wear that, so it's actually extremely difficult to get in and then win all the fights. That you need to get those Concords now. When the game first came out, it wasn't so hard. I actually got it on my main character just by doing it the correct way. But now you can wear the Symbol of Avarice, use some item discovery like the rusted coin or the golden coins, and farm those guys, and you can get them. Their drop rate is insanely low, but it is a way to do that. And you can also wear the Covenant insignia and hope that you get a battle whilst you're farming those guys. So, Nito Burrito? We're going to be coming back to this place. Like, very, very soon. And that place is going to be basically where we get to pick one of the endings. Get downhill! Get down here! Alright, up we go. Working on 70,000 souls. It's not too terrible. Speaking of that Covenant, it's actually right over there. But I don't want to get it just yet. We will come back and grab it. Yes, we will. We will definitely come back and grab it. Because I do want to show you guys, and there's some items over there. So we're going to go ahead and rest up here. And let's see if I can time my parry. Nope. 3 hits. To get more stamina, something fierce. Titanite shard. Definitely need more stamina. What do we got? What do we got? We got a red-eyed version. We definitely need to get away now. Pull him back in. Into an attack. Grab the shard he so nicely dropped for us. And let's continue on our merry way. 9 flasks left. I really think we can get through the rest of this small area. There's nothing down here, is there? I think I always want there to be stuff, but there never is. It's the story of my life in Dark Souls. I really think there should be something over here. Nah, it's still not there. A Giant's Coal, which will give us the ability to infuse more stuff at the blacksmith. Don't know if I'll be taking advantage of it. Alright. Fire! Ow. Patty. 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 Another proof of Concord cap. So, we got a little bit of them. Oh. Missed. Okay. Picked us up a Deacon robe. Down here we have some slimes. Fatty. And normal guy. Excellent. I don't care about the slimes. Next thing I want to do is come over here. I believe there's some arrows, if I remember correctly. And then we got another Estus flask shard. Alright, now this guy here, again, you can cheese him with arrows, you can just try to fight him, he's a tough fight, or you can do this, which is quite amusing. Come on, buddy. This, I think, is one of the funniest things I've encountered. If you've got any type of spells or long-range weapon, he won't come any further. Just, he chills over there. He'll try to attack still. But you can do stuff like that. It's just ridiculous how that was thought out. Same thing with those Silver Knights there. They actually stop right there. Alright, so this entire area is now done. All that's left is the boss fight. So, before we actually do the boss fight, let's go unlock that Covenant. let's go back home to Firelink Shrine. Is it this way? Yeah, it doesn't move that way. Let's go back to Firelink Shrine and talk to Yaria? Yaria? Is her name Yaria? Something like that. Of Longmore, and get our marriage on. Alright. Well, now that I think about it, I think most of the covenants that you find actually have a bonfire too, so maybe it's not too...
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose.
Alright. So, this is where you get the covenant?
Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon.
Excellent.
Thou'rt now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
We are now the only Knight of the Dark Moon, like everybody else.
Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon, welcome home. If I can provide thee succor,
These are those Concord kept things. When you get to 10, you get the first item, and 20 get you the second.
long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms in... Of so soon may the dark...
Yay! Okay. Did I already do that? I haven't. Okay. So yeah, we can do that. On here is basically a jumping game, and if you fall too far, you die. So you gotta be real careful where you drop off at. I wouldn't really say it takes skill, just being observant. But it's still easy to mess up, that's for sure. So, one of the good things to have here is the cat ring, which prevents falling damage in most cases, if it wouldn't kill you. But it doesn't look like we've done that part of the quest yet. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're going to go back to Firelink after this, And spend our souls. What else do we need to do? What else do we need to do before Aldrich? I don't think anything. I don't think anything. Matter of fact, we could actually go fight Aldrich now, but I am coming up on time, so I'm actually going a little over. So I think his fight's actually going to come next time. So next time, if we did everything correctly, we should be heading back to Aldrich's area. We will go ahead and get married, if I did everything that we need to correctly for that. Burn. Alright. So, Creighton here was from Dark Souls 2. He was the sworn enemy of Pate. I believe it was Pate. Well, needless to say, he's dead now.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Alright. So basically, if you did the first part of her quest, and what that is you talk to her, after you get the wolf's ashes, she gives you the Dark Moon loyalty. Now, once you've acquired the Dark Moon loyalty, you can join that covenant once you get there. But later, as you saw there, and when you first get here, it doesn't appear. I'm not sure what the catalyst for it is appearing. Maybe right after you get inside to the next bonfire. I don't know. I'd have to look into that more. But you can come back to that area, get summoned there, go back to Firelink Shrine. She's going to thank you for your help, which you'll see here in just a second. Once that happens, it opens up the next part of her quest.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude. If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign. If you require blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Now, from what I can gather, it sounds to me like she is a Blade of the Dark Moon. But according to the Covenant Chica, we're the first night in a long time. So, I don't know about the lore implications there, but...
Speak, honorable. Our lord and liege, knowest thou of a maid? She is hollow. A fellow of mine guides her at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse? Ah, greet. Good tidings. The time is ripe to greet her. The girl awaits thee in the hidden dark moon chamber of Anor Londo, so thou mayst a true monarch become. Till we meet again, may the dark situation...
Yeah. Time to go get married.
Oh, and in one piece.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Did we get... Yes, we did.
It wasn't he?
So we're going to give you some coal.
Seems like I missed the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons. It's but a small service.
Okay.
Prithee, be careful. I go.
So we are good there. We got some ashes.
Gracious, let this I only. Gracious, let I only.
All right.
Well, very that.
We're getting closer and closer to be able to wield our sword.
Farewell.
We're at 4,000 souls. I can still only two-hand my weapon. What damage are we looking at now? 518? Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so next time we're going to come back. We're going to go ahead and hopefully finish the wedding quest there and get that part taken care of. And we're going to go fight Aldrich of the Deep. And then from there we're going to head into Yorm the Giant's area. I believe it's... what's it called? The prison? Ethereal Dungeon. That's it. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. I hope you liked everything, and I will see you next time.